Hey, so welcome back to the shop, friends. It seems routine that people keep telling me to stop putting my hand plane sole down on my workbench. That thought process is total nonsense and a complete woodworking myth, and today I'm going to prove it. So the main reason people say not to put your plane sole down is they're afraid it's going to destroy your hard-earned plane iron. I mean, if you routinely put your plane sole down, you might make some like microscopic nicks in your table or your workbench, but it's not going to hurt your iron. Of course, I'm not going to sit it on my wood stove or my table saw or my diamond stones. So I'm going to show you how sharp this plane iron is, and then we're going to sit it on my workbench 100 times and then retest it and see if it's any duller. So this is my Stanley number 4 plane iron, and I sharpened it for 2 hours in preparation for today's video, and it is so sharp. Can you see there's 2 bevels? The top bevel is a 25-degree bevel, and the bottom is a 30-degree bevel. This part is actually known as a micro bevel. I'm quite certain this plane iron has never been this sharp before. Really, my only complaint with this Stanley Sweetheart number 4 is the iron was really not very sharp and not very flat. I've got a lot of time in this iron just trying to get it to the sharpness that I desire. And I'm confident that today it's sharper than it's ever been. So for today's experiment, I've got a piece of pine, a piece of oak, a piece of cherry, and a piece of walnut. So let's take a few shavings from each one of these. So we got cherry shavings that are paper thin, walnut shavings that are paper thin, pine shavings, and oak. So here we go. 1, don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch me sit this down on my workbench 100 times. You'll just have to take my word for it. So I'm pretty sure I got a Charlie horse in my arm from sitting on the workbench so many times, but let's go ahead and take some more shavings. So here's the before shavings and here's the after shavings, and you probably can't see in the video, but I can guarantee there's absolutely no difference in the plane's sharpness before or after I've sat it on the workbench 100 times. One of the ways you know a plane is sharp is the sound. It's got a wonderful sound when it's sharp. It doesn't vibrate, it just cuts straight through the wood. So just to be thorough, it still slices right through the paper without any difficulty at all. Push cuts with ease. And it still shaves without any difficulty. So I know this wasn't scientific in any way, but it just demonstrates that this thing is just as sharp as it was when I sharpened it. Sitting it down on a pine workbench is going to do no harm whatsoever. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and check out the new channel trailer.